Well, today is 619. They call it Juneteenth all of a sudden. You know, we make up holidays as we go along. You dig? Now, this channel here, it's not in a repetition. We're not into saying the same things over and over and over and over again. You dig? We get things out the way and move on to something else. All right? So as I go on with this conversation here, it will be the last time I go on this conversation here. And then I'm going to move on to something else because there's too many other things to build about. All right?
The star of our show.
Me building the same thing over and over again is going to keep you and me stupid. Believe that. Juneteenth. A day we got permission to be let free. Let's recognize that. Yeah, you can say, yeah, we did so much work, they ain't have no choice and all that stuff. What did it come with? It didn't come with no 40 acres. It didn't come with no mule. It didn't even come with a home to go to. And see, this the problem right here. That celebrating holidays, you don't got the full story on. You don't even know what created it. Well, let's go to the after part. Got a bunch of people running around, doing whatever, they want their freedom, and all of a sudden a memo came. Y'all can say it was through combat. You can say it was through whatever. Say it through laws, petitions. The bottom line is, once it happened, what was you able to do with it? Absolutely nothing. But go back to the same people that claim they let you. Listen to that. They let you. Where you live, where you paying rent. They let you be free. Yeah, you needed that second just for all that to sink in. Because that's what happened. And I wish I would celebrate something with somebody else giving me permission on something. And this is exactly why that happened. Because they knew. They knew. Hold up. Where do they live? They talking about set them free. Where are they going to go? They're going to go right back to Massa. And then you get this slang called sharecropping, where you could work your way up to have your own. So you have very few that were. Brothers and sisters worked their way up to have their own, whether it was on the same property or not. You dig? Probably built the house right a few acres down. This was close to where you was rented of. So you wanted to be as far as the end of the acres as that land could go, but not too close to the other people that could say, hey, you own my property. Now you my property, boy. The police to this day, that's holding up to be their father. Probably served the country, all that. And a lot of these states still don't have respect for the black man, period. You look at you as nothing. It's a waste of their space. Like they could have all this built without you. And therefore, they are. That's why you see the mob in construction. Aww. Ain't like they want to do it. But this the price of needing that control. We'll get you the job and you build the highways for me. We'll get you a job and you could shovel up shit for me. Yeah, bring those bricks over here for me, but I'm the builder. I'm the master still. You're an apprentice. What does that mean? It's just another remix word for servant. Alright? And then you wonder why all these guys came in, because the average brother is not doing that. Like, what? Servant who? Who? What? When they get the memo and it register like that? But then what happens in turn? Still got to eat every day. Still want Jordans. Still want to be fresh. But you ain't making no money to do it. No, we'll provide these little quick one day, work for one day, be lazy for the rest of the week. Knowing bills come every month. And we don't do nothing to go ahead. We just do everything. And that's the way most of us live. And that's why they got us beat as a system. Because we don't work to save money. And we don't work to get ahead. Nor do we regulate things that's going on in our so-called black communities that we say ain't fair, but ain't doing nothing to fix it. Prime example, coalitions. You had coalitions back in the days. I remember meeting up on Notion and Fulton or Herkimer or whatever. You did? We go to these construction sites. And we ain't leaving until one or two of our brothers is in there. Now, reason that's why they do it. It's because they say, oh, they letting the Mexicans in and they doing all this and letting them in. And you know what? They went in there and went right to work. Because when I walked past this construction site here, there, and there towards Rockaway Avenue, ain't nothing but Mexicans there. I don't even see Arabs. Arabs might be running it. They got the Mexicans working. They look so similar you wouldn't know the difference till you hear the language. Some of them look black. So you hear the language. You're living at them, meet them. You're like, what the fuck? And all these brothers on this block, Marcus Garvey housing, Brownsville housing, Ceflo, it ain't none of them niggas. Looking at these sites, blocks away for you to go, get off your ass and walk to that site and get there $50 an hour. While you sitting there hugging the block, waiting for the same bros to come in and out the building, you ain't knock off yet, thinking that, by the time I get this, get that, shorty gonna let me live. And then at 60 years old, chasing the same booty the 20-year-olds is chasing. And want to call ourselves men. Happy Juneteenth.